Dear friends, lovers of freedom, seekers of justice, my good people all over the world, coming to you this evening is the living Chukwumerije from the table of the wilderness as ever. Today, I am here very particular to register my dissatisfaction towards the unbecoming unruly behavior from some disgruntled elements who are supposed to be elders in our pursuit, some who lay claim to clergy status and the others who lay claim to military membership overseas, and some other ones who just felt disgruntled for aggrieved, and maybe who were just cautioned with some declarations which is intended to tame overgrowing wings, which is normal in every organization that must grow, that's responsive. What am I talking about? For us not to rigmarole, I am talking about the activities of some of the people who were shown the way out of IPOB autopilot as a way of caution. I am very sure, as I'm aware, they are not the first. Neither are they going to be the last who will be given such treatment that is intended to serve as a correctional measure for our organization, our movement to go into a positive dimension. Madam Ifi, I am not supposed to call him Livingstone. I am talking about, I am pleased to say he is dead stone, and the other Otaba man. Sometimes you come out to address the king. I am putting them in that status of king because they are elders. In our tradition, our elders deserve, they are awarded respect no matter what. Sometimes we also call our Haneze, as we address them as Haneze Ndoshi. It's not just that because this is what makes us happy to do. No, because they fell in their role, not just that they fell, they act in a way that shows that they sabotage our efforts that have been unrelenting. But our efforts never cease. Coming to these people, Deadstone, I must call his name here in this manner. Because if he has really demeaned himself, I'm being particular to him, but I think I should have been more particular to the Otaba man. If you take it an insult on them, or if they are the ones listening to me, you now, if you take it an insult on you, please take it in good faith, because you deserve it. Simon Ekpa is not infallible. Simon Ekpa is not without mistakes. But Simon Ekpa is not a fraudster. From the far, we have followed him. But you people, because you want to stamp your foot of dissatisfaction over the way he has handled certain issues and treated you particular. Yes, when you derail too much, certain actions is quite deserving. Now, since you were asked out of the IPOB autopilot movement, you began to lead a campaign of calumny. But I am particularly angry with the dead stone. Maybe I call the dead serpent, because he fronted himself to Biafran people as a pastor. Not until I began to watch a particular video where he was heaping accolades, pouring encomiums and extolling blandishments at raining praises at Simon Ekpa, our supreme, our prime minister, Brigadier. He was actually drunk in that video. I don't think I will be putting that video here. If I see it quick, because if it will stress me in editing, I will skip it. I will just do the video. If you are lucky, because here, if I am lucky to see the video, I think I will attach it here to the editing. He was, the way he was shining his eyes on the camera, it was so very obvious. He was so drunk. Now, why would you be a pastor and you get drunk to address? One of us who were watching the video with me was trying to make some defensive comment that maybe he was trying to get boldness. He was trying to generate courage. I said, this man said he's a pastor. So if you're a pastor, you shouldn't have any problem with stage fright. You shouldn't have any business with fright, because you are so frequent with public and speech making in the public. Now, he was saying everything good about Simon Ekpa. So I want to ask, so this scammer that Simon Ekpa now became, is it from the moment he asked you out, or he has always been a scammer, that he scammed even Onyendu, whom you say is a kind of super, as a natural being, or that he's so, I don't know. Is it that he scammed Onyendu and also scammed you? That's what I want to ask. There are still more valid points I will make in this video. Then the man who say he is in US military, the Otaba man, but I'm telling you that you insulted the whole of our Biafran people. You insulted us, and I'm very sure that Biafran people will not forgive you. I'm very sure Biafran people will not forgive you. You deceive Biafran people that you are upholding Biafra to a high esteem. It is your land of hope. It's your dream state. And you pull down the flag hoisted, assuming, let it even be that it was hosted by a scammer. Is it everybody that is calling the name of Christ that is a Christian? But Jesus already told his followers that in as much as they are calling my name, they are calling the name of the Father, and they are still doing these miracles, and the Father is honoring it. It is of God. So must it come in your own way? Then who are you? Who are you? So if it is not coming from me, let it be destroyed. If it is not coming to me, let it be destroyed. It must come from me. Everybody, you want to just be a leader. You just want to. Do you impose leadership on yourself? Do you impose yourself on the people to lead? Wouldn't it be likened to the madness going on in the Zoological Republic? This is not the same thing. You want to impose yourself on. Must everybody lead? If everybody is leading, who will follow? Leadership na ama. Utabaman. And I must tell you crystal clear, and before I go there now, I must correct this impression. Dead stone, dead serpent. I must correct this impression. You are not in any way fit for anything IPOB leadership. You can be a good follower because your utterances are too childish to make for leadership. Simon Ekpa, people are following him. Almost 80% of Onyendo followers are following him. Why? The philosopher said, if you lead, if you take a step, if you say you are leading and no one is following you, look back. You will just tell yourself that you are only taking a walk. You made mention of Simon Ekpa that there are some of his grammatical constructs that are not in line. So if you must lead us, you must be grammatically so founded. HM is little enlightened. Let's even assume Simon Ekpa is not that linguistically, or it's not too grounded in use of English or English language. Of course, he is. But let's assume he's not. What does use of English got to do with our freedom? If a wheelbarrow pusher should be the one that will lead us, and of course he has charisma, and he has what it takes, he is a bold man, then why would we want to make English, make him an English orator? Why would that be a prerequisite to leading us? But I must tell you, you Deadstone, do you think you're very grounded in English-wise? Are you really grounded in use of English? Are you? You think you are? Some of us, we are in this not because we a lot of us in IPOB, most, in fact, average Biafra man learns very fast. So don't even bring that to your boy. Say, hey, that even when we were working together, we told him there were some things that were not right. We told him before you post it, you bring it to us. I myself and you mentioned it to other two guys or so. I bring it to your table for correction as what? You vet it. You vet and then as what, Tokan? As a professor, consultant. As consultant, as English consultant. My friend, hold out a fashion and a toy in the blood. It's not, you have nothing to, you are not, stop arrogating yourself with so much status of Mr. Tuno. You're not nothing. You're not even very grounded English-wise. And of course, we are not interested in oratorial prowess. We are not interested in how much vast you are in the use of you are in the use of English language. Whom English help now? No, who English help? You just keep. The problem is that you just want to be a leader. You so envy that position of the way you come. You just want to. You want to just be. You just want to be. You just want to. So desperate for power. So desperate to be recognized, to be hallowed as a leader, to be. My friend, let me tell you. Ogaraya Sinachi, ọchịchị si na chi. Ịbụ onye ndu si na chi. When you talk, that thing you are fighting for keep getting distance away from you. It keep getting distant away from you because it tells your mental capacity, the things you say. And of course, I must tell you, let's talk about it. I don't mean to insult you in this because we can't use things like this to insult. But the truth must be told. Somebody must say it. In leadership, in leadership, yes, real leadership, you must be identified as a man of great charisma. You must have that charming charisma in you. Or you must be very bold for you to lead a movement, to lead a people a way into comfort, into convenience, into better life. In a struggle in an organization like this, you must be very. I can't lead now. How much more to you now? Swag. Different people get swag now. You know. The person should be physically fit. Otherwise, you must be very bold. You must be a lion. There must be something distinguishing you. Don't force yourself for this, okay? Do you know the race you want to force yourself to represent? Sit donate was go sit to bag go na If an ago gara abakwa na afia o. Mana eziokwu na ọ da na afia. Does it mean nobody's nobody's helping you in suggesting, you don't seek counsel from anyone? Or on the nabanye gives. Na ndị niile na around you the wicked. I'm telling you, Machi. Ndị niile na around you the wicked, okay? How the wicked? Okay, they tell you, ndị niile na around you they are very wicked. Because they suppose they hear you as they be. Because they're paying able to see. You're supposed otu anọ na echi na njọ nwoke m niile na nsị na nna mbụ ya mbụrụ afọ pụta echi sa na ma ka si zebezie m onye isi. Simon cannot make a correct sentence. He cannot. English even can pagi. You are always bringing to table inconsequential discourse. I'm telling you, very inconsequential. When has our struggle become a semantic and oratorial question? Who can command? Who have more command over English and? Because I better business ekureku. There are people when you are exceptional. Onyendu doesn't think of what to say. When you are exceptional, you must be a man of charisma to lead us. You must be very dogged. You must be very, very stubborn, very rugged, very bold, very brave. You must have some good force inside you that will make it very obvious to people. It's not everywhere. You are not for you. You just need okay, make I tell you now. I won't hear you now. As you won't make I tell you. You know rich okay? Park at one side. Park at one side the day I fools. Okay, not say we suffer for this country. I'm not out for here now. I can't go back there again. Now just keep causing distractions here and there. na na okwa gi dead stone respect kwa we go na men we tekwa gi na aha okwa gi jo I tell you ka ife na emezi unu oga kwesi na onya ami oga gbagba ko tawa gi ebe ahụ no just na ko tawa gi here just yeah nyere anyị efe zere anyị just nyai why zerai they do your thing they your learn every day you just come out you won't just talk you won't just jam nah no the yeah anyhow they talk anyhow abi now see say we the act coordinated say our head day together but sometimes we no go talk everything. Sometimes, last. Open the Ebria. We just pack day your lane, Day your day. Make we day our day. What thing we want na freedom. If you say na you go sabi do am, make you dey do am. Just dey do am. When you dey do am correct, people go follow you. So when you know say you just to come and cause distractions, pack you out. Man, now when my men are gonna this thing. Well. We know for one make it continue like this. So anyway we go get solution. Simon Ekpa must not get everything as you wish. And he cannot dance to your table. You know be anything. Who be you? For what? Why you go come do anything you want? Say what happen. Say they fear you. Unto waiting. What you say? What you sabi won't bring to table now? We go make Simon begin to follow your way. You go fit only if you feel there is a way it's not getting. Now, guy, put up suggestions. Yeah, Noria, keep on pressuring on it. There are some things I have personally. I told him. I told people around him. I told even Ajay, Chiamaka. I told a lot of people. Mazi Chiamaka Ajay. I told a lot of them. Even when Nelly of Febu, Nelly was insulting me. Nelly and that his slave boy, that Babiana, that boy who is now Tinubu campaigner. Tinubu, see, they don't go recognize them because they are inconsequential. If Simon Ekpa won't compromise now, he is a hot cake because he get waiting to offer. Una get nothing. You know Ekpa You shall not Ekpa Now make una day one side though. Park a pan of ma. Now the Biafra today get as he be. Now mother told us actually mother go see street. Swag for now. I had them here and here. Not you know na chain. The Biafra. Yabarun. Make una back on that subscribe button. Share video, comment, put down your comments. We go read them. Put your comments and subscribe, share, recommend the video to other people.
TV News.